Hello everyone, welcome to Kitech Digital. Now in today's video we are going to create this beautiful music marketplace. So I'm back again with a new music video, new music store tutorials. But then in this video we're not going to create a single shop, but we're going to create like a multi-vendor store or multi-vendor marketplace where people can come and then register on your website and sell their songs on your website. So you remember the first video that I created in 3 parts, that is creating the professional music store. I created it as a single shop where the artist or the the artist management or whatever it is can be able to create, or maybe a beat maker or a producer can be able to create their own music store. But with this one, what I did was to inculcate and to integrate a multi-vendor plugin or functionality whereby other artists or other musicians or beat makers or whoever it is can be able to sell their songs on your website. So to be able to sell songs on the website needs to be a multi-vendor website. So if you look at this website over here, it is a multi-vendor e-commerce website, but then it is really directed to just selling of songs or selling of beats. Okay, so it is basically a digital store where you can sell your songs over there. So everybody can come over there and then click on sell your music and then be able to sell his or her music over there. So this is how the website looks like. This is a complete website with everything in it. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now we have the home page, which have a transparent header over here. Okay, and then we also have the shop page too. It's over there, which have all the music that you will need on the website over there. So if you look at the shop page, this is how the shop page looks like. Have all the music over there. Okay, and then we also have the artist listing page. So this page consists of all the artists that is on the website. So if any artist sign up on the website, his profile will come over here, and then people can be able to see the artist store. So this is the artist store. So and then all the songs that the artist have on his store, his or her store. So basically that is for the artist store listing and the artist single store page. Okay, and then there is also a contact page where people can be able to contact you, the admin of the website, if they need any help. Okay, the contact page is well designed with a hero session and then Google Map integration, and then you write your your numbers, and then also integrate a form in it. Okay, that one too is there. And then also there is the dashboard over there, which is basically for the artists who sell their songs on your website. So the artists will get a dashboard where they can be able to monitor their sales and also create their products on your shop. And then the my account page is basically the normal e-commerce account page where any customer or any person who buys something or any visitor who buys something on your website could be able to have a view or see everything that he orders or he or she have to download. So basically this is the account dashboard too. So that is also there. So let's look at the home page, how the home page really looks like. So with the home page, there is the header, we've talked about it, and then we have the hero session over here. Okay, so this is typically a normal hero session, which says music marketplace in Africa, the music store. So the website is called the music store. Okay, so that is basically the website. So, and then it also have a search bar over here where people can come and then search any songs that you want, only if you have it on your website. So for instance, maybe somebody is searching for Wizkid song. Okay, so let's say Wizkid, the person search for Wizkid. If it is over there, Essence comes, and then the person can click on it, and then go and download the song. And then this is also another section which talks about new music, that what you can display all your new music over here. So any new music that people upload on the or publish on the website will be shown over here. Okay, yeah, it contains basically 8 music or 8 songs over here, but you can decide to give room for more music to show over here. Depends on you, the developer, or whoever is creating the website. So you see, as you see over here, well designed product cart, okay, which have the wish list, add to wish list button over here, and then also add to cart button over here. It is very nicely professionally designed. Okay, I'll show you how you can be able to get all this thing. You can use this one for your normal e-commerce website, but we are using it for our music website over here. And then we also have some other sessions which also talks about new albums that you have on your website. So we designed this place for specifically for new albums. Okay, so you can write anything you want to list over, and then you direct people to the albums page. Okay, and then you also have another one which also showcase categories, showcase the a special category. Okay, so if you want to showcase a featured category over here, that is the Afrobeat. So we use this session to feature it so that people can be able to go and then download any Afrobeat songs that they want to download. And then featured artists too. So you can any trending artist you think you want to feature the person on your homepage, you can also feature the person over here, the artist over here. So in this video we featured Black Sheriff, who's the currently trending both in Ghana and then both in Ghana and then Nigeria. So that is it. So you can just write some small description about him, and then you direct people to download his songs. And then we also have music categories, or music genre, or how do you even pronounce it? Is it genre? Yeah. So music category. Okay, all the categories that you have on your website, you can showcase it over, or you can showcase like 5 popular categories over here. Okay, that that people really focus on, or fans really trip in to download. You showcase them over here. You can showcase more depending on how you want to design it. And then also another part which shows Afrobeat songs. Okay, you have to you will also showcase the Afrobeat songs over here. Okay, so basically it's a very nice website. And then the other section also talks about, it's just a call to action which directing people to go to your shop page. Okay, and then we have the footer section 2 over here. So basically this is very nice website, which simple and nice, which you can be able to design for any music marketplace. Now you having a music website alone is kind of like troublesome, because I feel it's kind of troublesome, because if you're not a musician and you are creating a music website, it means that you have to let people come, like you have to get people's permission before you use their songs on your website. Now in this kind of website, you don't need anybody's permission, because the person who is uploading the song over there is the artist himself. So it's up to you, the how do you call it, the website administrator, to monitor and then also scrutinize whoever uploads, so that nobody will be able to upload people's songs on your website and then sell to get money. So it depends on you. So anybody who upload songs over there or register on your website, you definitely check the person very well before you grant the person access to upload songs over there. So basically that is. Now let's take a look at a single product. Okay, how a single product looks like. So let's look at this song over here, Kweku the Traveler. Now this is how a single product looks like, or a single song looks like. Okay, so in this single song, the title of the song is there, and then the featured image or the cover image too is over here. And then because it is a product, or it is an e-commerce website, we need to let people listen to the song that they want to buy. Okay, so we are using this plugin to be able to help the customers or the fans to be able to listen, have a feel of the song before they can even download. Okay, so the person can be able to play the song before him or she. So the person can be able to play the song before him or she decide to download it. So basically it also have the artist name, or the management team, whoever registered on your website name over here. And then there is a short description you can have over there, and then also a long description, and then reviews, vendor info, that is the artist information, the product, more products from that same artist. Okay, and then also we have related products or related songs from that is really like related to this particular song over there. So basically that is how a single product page also look like. So somebody can come, click on download, it takes the person to the cart. Okay, and then if the person have a coupon, the person can enter over here, and then if not, then the person can just click on proceed to checkout. Now the person can fill his or her details over here. Okay, and then click on accept terms and conditions, and then click on place to order. Now you can integrate any payment system that you want to integrate in it. For this one, I'm using cash on delivery for myself. Okay, so basically the order has been placed. Now when the order is placed, the admin have to approve the order. It depends on the payment system that you are using. For me, I'm using cash on delivery, so I have to definitely approve it. Or the seller can also approve it from the dashboard. Okay, so if the seller goes to his or her dashboard, if only it is from that seller, the seller will get a message. So yeah, so it is not from this seller. So let me check the other side and see. I have two sellers on it, so when I go to this side, let me see if I have. Yes, so as you can see over here, there is order which is on hold. Okay, so all what I need to do is to just click on complete over here to complete the order, and the order will be completed. And when the order is completed, you go to the other side, and then when I check my account, I can see that my downloads are now ready to be downloaded. So as you can see, Kweku the Traveler is over there. I can what, click on what, this one, and then it will start downloading over here for me. Okay, so basically that is how you can be able to what, create this beautiful website over here for free. Now everything that we used in this website is free. Okay, I did not buy anything. This this channel is mostly using everything free as possible, making sure that you don't spend much on anything apart from hosting and then maybe domain name. Okay, but in this video what we are going to do is we're going to build this website on a subdomain. So we are going to start from how to create a subdomain from the cPanel, and then we will move away from creating the subdomain to installing WordPress on the subdomain, and then we go and start installing themes, plugins, and then we set up our Woocommerce and we set up our multi-vendor website. So that is the overview of this beautiful website as you see over here. Now there is more to it, but as we go on designing it, you see everything about the website. So if you like it and then you want me to go ahead to create it, then I want you to smash the like button over there and then subscribe to this channel. Okay, please do subscribe it, and then like the video for me and share it so that the channel will grow. Okay, so let's jump into the video and start creating our subdomain from the cPanel. Alright guys, so sorry. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by creating a subdomain, okay, from our cPanel. So if you are using your cPanel, all what you need to do is, if you are log into your cPanel, okay, so I have already logged into my cPanel. This is my cPanel. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I can search on the top over here for subdomain. Okay, I can search for this one, which is what, subdomain. Or if I can't see it over there, all what I need to do is to just scroll down or scroll through it, and then where there are domains over here, I search for subdomain, which is over here. Okay, and then I click on it. So when I click on it, I'll be redirected to this page. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to give my subdomain a name. So this is my main domain. So if you have so many domains on it, okay, you can select you can choose the domain, but this is the domain I'm going to use. So I use the name music store because that is what I'm going to create. So music store, okay, and then I'll just click outside. Now when I click outside, automatically it fills in the root name or the document root for us, so I don't need to fill it anymore. It automatically fill, and then what I need to do is to click on what, create. Okay guys, so our subdomain is created. Okay, it is created over here. This is it. So success blah 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 has been created. Now it is created, but it wouldn't work because my website is using Cloudflare. So all the CDN is from Cloudflare. So what I need to do is I need to go to Cloudflare. So I have to go to Cloudflare and then log into my Cloudflare account, and then also add that subdomain over there. So this is Cloudflare. Okay, so those of you who don't know Cloudflare will give you it help make your website run faster. Okay, yeah, and then also you can get free SSL over here. Okay, so for me, mostly I like the free SSL aspect, because after 1 year, if your SSL expires and then you have to buy it again, it's something. So I basically direct all my website through this one so that I get the free SSL over here. So It depends on whoever you are creating the website for though. So what I need to do is to click on login, and then I'll log into my Cloudflare account. So I'll just go ahead and log into my account, and then this is the overview of the domain that I'm using. Now I'll go to my DNS over here, and then I'll add a record to it. Okay, so because it is a subdomain, it should be an A record. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a record over here, and that record should be an A record. Okay, so this one, the type is what, an A. There's so many records over here, but I'm going to use the A record, and then I'll enter the subdomain, the subdomain that I created, the music store, exactly like this one. And then the IP address is this one. Okay, this one, as you can see, all this one uses the same IP address, so I'll use that same IP address. That is this one. Okay, and then make sure that this one is what is ticked over here. It shows yellow. This one also is proxied, and then you click on what, save. Okay, so now that I have created my A record, now everything is what, set to go. So let me check and see if it is working. So music store dot kitech digital. Yes, it is working, and as you can see, I have SSL over here, so it is working. Everything is working, but then we don't have anything on it. We haven't installed WordPress on it. Okay, so now that we have redirected our subdomain to pass through Cloudflare, what we have to do is to go back to our Cpanel. Okay, and then click on this grip icon over here, and now we have to install WordPress on this website. Okay, so we scroll down to where you will find Subtaculous apps installer. Okay, now look for WordPress and click on it. So we're gonna click on WordPress because we're going to install WordPress on it, and then click on what, install. Now over here, search, click over here, and then search for the subdomain that we created. Okay, so this is the subdomain that we created. That is exactly what we are going to use. Okay, this one exactly. Now make sure that, because as you can see over here, we have SSL on it. Okay, so make sure that the SSL is on it. Okay, and then we are good to go. Now we do some few settings over here. You give your site name. So our site name is what, the music store. Okay, this one, and then we say that what, maybe best music marketplace for all musicians. Okay, so that is it. Now you give your admin username. That is, this username is what you are going to use to log into your website. So make sure that you remember it whenever you are you give a name that you remember. Okay, so that username and the password is what you're going to use for your website, the admin side of the website or the back end of the website. So make sure you always remember it. So I'm going to give kitech, and then I'll give you can choose a random, you can generate, click over here to generate a password for you, but I'm going to enter my own password. I'll hide it, and then I'll enter the password myself. Okay, and then you can also give your admin email address over there. Okay, so that is it. And then the site language is English, and then the plugins, I'm gonna remove all these plugins because I don't want to install all these plugins in it. And then I'll come down, and then over here I'll just click on install. But I can also use this one so that they will send me my installation details to this email address. Okay, so I'll just click on install. You can decide to choose themes or whatever it is, but we are not going to choose any theme over there. So we just click on install, wait for some few minutes for it to successfully install for you. Now as you can see over here, we have successfully installed our the WordPress on our website. Okay, so let's refresh it and see. This was the current state of our website. Now let's refresh it and see the current state now. Okay, so now that WordPress is installed, as you can see over here, everything is working perfectly. Now let's go back to the Subtaculous app installer. Then as you see, this is the administrative URL. Okay, this one over here. So we're gonna click on it. So let me close this one, and let me close this one also. Yes, so we are at the back end of our website. Perfectly done. Now let's dismiss this one, and then I'm going to do some few settings over here. So I'm going to remove all this, clean up the dashboard, okay, so that we have a clean dashboard just like this one. So we have installed our WordPress on it. Now let's go to settings, general, go through the WordPress settings. Okay, make sure that everything is correct. Okay, and then since we are going to create an e-commerce website or a multi-vendor website, we're gonna write anyone can tick over here, anyone can register. Okay, and then save the changes. Now you can decide to choose your time zone. Okay, so whatever time zone that you are in, you can choose your time zone. I'm going to choose Accra, so I'm going to choose this one and then still save it. Okay, so basically we are done with the general settings. Let's go to I'm going to go to reading. Okay, since we don't have any page on it, we're not going to temper over here, but let's go to permalinks, and then let's change the permalinks from day and name to post name over here. Okay, so we can click on save. We'll come back over here later on to change it to custom structure, because that is what we want when we install the Multivendor plugin. Now we are good to go. Now what we need to do is, as you can see, this is how our website looks like. Let's take a look at the website. This is how our website looks like. Okay, it looks not what we want. This is not what we want. This is what we want to create. Okay, now what we are going to do is we're going to, let me close this one. We're going to install what we call a theme. Okay, so for those of you who don't know theme, maybe this is your first time hearing of a theme. Now theme gives you the structure, and the ability to be able to create your website the way you want it. Okay, so this website right now is using the 2022 theme. Okay, which that is not what we want. Okay, so we want to install a theme that will help us get all the functionalities that we'll be able to use in our new website that we are creating. So what we are going to do is we go to appearance, we hover on appearance over here, and then we click on themes. Now as you can see, this is the theme that we are using. Okay, these two themes, we can delete them. Let's click over there and delete. Yes, we want to delete. Yes. Okay, so now that it is left with this one, we go to add new, and we are going to search for the Astra theme. Okay, search for the Astra theme. Now this is the theme that we are going to install. Okay, this one over here is what we are going to use. Okay, so click on install, and then you click on activate to activate the theme for you. Okay, perfect. So the theme is installed and activated. Okay, so now that we have the theme installed and activated, let's go back to our website, refresh it and see how it looks like. So as you can see, everything has changed over here. Okay, now we have this theme over there, but it still doesn't look good. It doesn't look perfect for us, because we want something that will help us start for us. Okay, so we are going to install the Astra starter template to give us some template to start with it, so that we wouldn't waste time designing the whole website from scratch. Guys, as you can see, the last time I designed the music website from scratch, what happened was I wasted a whole lot of time. I spent almost like 2 weeks designing that website, okay, and then I the video was in 3 parts, which is I think it's so long, okay. But with this one, we're going to get a starter template to help us with start the website for us. So what we're going to do is there's a notice over here which says what, thank you for installing Astra. Do you know Astra comes with dozens of already made or ready to use starter templates. Install the starter. You can click over here to install the starter template, or you can go to plugins, add new, and then search for starter template. But let's get started over here. Click on get started. It will start activating the starter template for you. Okay, very good. So the starter template is what is installed and activated. As you can see, it brought us over here, but we need something to make it work well. Okay, so we are going to go back to the admin dashboard, and then we hover on plugins over here, and then we go to add new. So we are going to install new plugins. Okay, now let's check the plugins which is already on it and then delete them. This one we don't want, so we click bulk actions, and then we click on delete, and then we click on apply, and then we say okay. Okay, very good. So we have only the starter template over there, but we need something to make the starter template work. So let's go to add new plugin, and then search for Elementor. Now Elementor is a page builder, okay, which helps us build the pages. Now the starter template that we are going to import, we need Elementor to help us to edit those pages. Okay, so we click on install now. Now that we are here, let's also install some few plugins that we will use. Okay, so what we are going to install is we're going to install Woocommerce. Now guys, Woocommerce is also an e-commerce plugin. Okay, this is the plugin that will help us to be able to create all the selling functionalities of our website. Okay, if you want to create e-commerce website, you need this plugin to help you create that website. So this is what the essential or the integral part of our website over here. Okay, now even if we have the multivendor functioning and this plugin is not there, the multivendor will not function. It needs this plugin to function. So we install it over here, we click on install. Okay, and then we will install some few plugins too. We're going to install the Dokan multivendor plugin. Okay, that is what we are going to use to create the multivendor aspect for us. So as you can see, build best WooCommerce multivendor marketplace solution. Build your own Amazon, eBay, or Etsy website. Okay, so we're going to install this one, and then I'll also install something, a plugin called Code Designer. And that also add more functionalities to the plugin that we installed, the WooCommerce plugin that we installed. Okay, so if you see this beautiful product card over here, it is from the Code Designer. Okay, that gave us that beautiful product card over there, product cards over there. So we have the Code Designer installed. Now we're going to install Fibo Search. Fibo Search also help us to create this search, product search bar over here. Okay, so we're going to install Fibo search, this thing over here. Okay, Fibo search. And then we also insert one WooCommerce music player. So just type in music player over there, and then I'll show you the one that you have to install. Now this is what we are going to install, this one. Okay, this one. Now this one also help us to get this music player in the product, in every product that we create. Okay, this player, if we need this player, we need to install that this plugin. Okay, so that is it. So far, how many plugins have been installed? So let me see, let me check the plugins that we need. So we also need this plugin, checkout field editor, okay, to edit our checkout field, so that we are not going to have so many things in the checkout. We just need the name, the email address, and then maybe the telephone number. So we install this one. Okay, and then let me see, we also install code snippets to add some codes to change this add to cart button to make it to a download. Okay, so we need that plugin to help us add some few code snippets to our website. And then let's check, we have this one, 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 we also have this one. And then we also install login sign up pop-up. Now login sign up pop-up also help us to create a login sign up pop-up for our website. So we're going to install this one over here, install it, and then yeah, I think that is all basically. Yeah, so basically that is all that we need to help us create what we want to create. So let's go to plugins, let's go to all the plugins, and then these are the plugins that we installed. Okay, so guys, we're going to activate them all, but I'm not going to activate the Dokan. I'm going to activate all of them and leave the Dokan, and then later on I'll activate the Dokan. Okay, so I'm going to activate all of them. This one is already activated, so I'll click on bulk actions and then click on activate and then click on apply. So let's wait for all of them to activate for us. Okay, so now that the plugins has been activated, it directed us to the code designer side. Now we need to do some few settings at the code designer side, because all these things we will need some of them. Okay, so I don't want to go through all of them. All what I'll need to do is to switch this button to make sure that all of them is activated. So I'm just going to switch it, and then we'll activate all of them. Okay, so whether free or pro, it will activate all of them. Okay, and then I'll just click on save. Okay, so what we're going to do is we go back to the plugin side. Okay, very good. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go to the starter template. Okay, so now that we have all our plugins installed, let's go to the starter template. So let's click on C template library, C library, sorry. Let's go to C library. Okay, so we are directed to this page over here. Now let's click on build your website. Now we're going to choose our page builder, which is the Elementor that we installed. Okay, so this is the page builder. Okay, very good. So we have all these starter templates. Some are free, some are premium. Okay, but we are going to use all the free ones. We are going to search for the free ones to be able to design it. So we're going to import one starter template to help us build the website that we are going to build. So since we are going to build an e-commerce website, now you can type in e-commerce over here to give you all the e-commerce, But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here, and then I'm going to look for online shop or whatever it is that I want. But let me click on bookstore and see what it will give me. Okay, so these are all the the templates from the bookstore. Okay, but I just need one template, which is this one, the cycle shop over here. Okay, this is what we need, the cycle shop over here. So this is what I'm going to use. So click on this template. Okay guys, so this is the template that we are going to use. So when you click on this template, you'll be redirected to this place. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we're going to insert our logo. Forget about this one. If you are doing it for the first time, you wouldn't see this one. Okay, so don't worry about the logo over here. I'm going to insert my logo, so I'll click on here, and then I'll select my files. Now locate where your logo is or all your files are, and then you will upload them onto your website. Okay, so I'm going to locate where my files are. Desktop, and then music multivendor, and then music, this one. So I'm going to use this files over here. Okay, so I'm going to select all of them, and I'm going to upload them. Okay guys, so our files are uploaded. Let's click on the logo. This is our logo. Okay, so I'll click on my logo, and then I'll click on select. Okay, very good. So I've uploaded my logo over there. Now I can decide to increase the size or the width of the logo, so maybe 180, yes, to make it show well. Okay, now click on continue. Okay, so basically I like these colors. Okay, but if you don't like the default colors, you can choose your own colors. Okay, depends on you, whatever you are creating. But for me, I like these colors. I think the colors are okay. And then also with the font you can choose any font that you want. Okay, so let me choose this font, Montserrat and Lato. Yeah, so I think I like this one, the Montserrat and Lato. Okay, and then I'll click on continue. Okay, now that you are done, you just need to fill in some few details over here, and then you submit and build. Okay, so I'm going to fill in some few details. Okay, and then put in my email, and then you agree to receive newsletter, whatever it is that you want. And then I don't want to share any non-sensitive data. And then you can you can click on now, because it is going to import customizer settings, import widget, import content. So we can submit and build our website. So it takes some few minutes to be able to import all these themes and plugins for us. Okay, so since we are waiting for it, I would love you to subscribe to the channel, and please like the video for me. Please like the video for me. Okay, and ask me anything that you want to ask. Let me know. If you create your website, please send me the link so that I'll check and see if everything is going all right. Okay, so guys, we are done. So let's visit our website and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is our new website that we have created, a new e-commerce website, very nice one. Okay, so if you look at it, if you look at the website over here, you can see that it is somehow similar to this one. If you look at it critically, you realize that it is somehow similar to this one. Okay, yeah, just that I did some few settings on it. Now this was our previous website. Now this is what we have. Okay, so if I refresh this one, it's gonna give us the current state of the website. So guys, this is what we have right now. Okay, so what we are about to do is now that we have created our website. Now okay, so let's go to the WooCommerce side. Okay, and then we do some WooCommerce settings. Okay, so over here you see the setup WooCommerce setup widget over here. Okay, just click on start selling, and then you'll be redirected to this place. Now enter your details over there. Okay, so all the details that you'll be using. So I'm just going to enter some random details, and then you choose your country or your region. Okay, so I'm going to choose Accra, Greater Accra. Okay, and then I'm going to say untick this one, and then click on what, continue. You can also decide to skip it. Now this one I'm going to say no. You can also decide to skip it over here, but it's good that you do all these things. So which industry does your store operate? So none of the above, because what I'm going to do, it's not here. So I'll just click on other, and then I'll write music over here, and then I'll click on continue. Now your product type, we're going to do what, just downloads. Okay, we're not going to do physical product. Or if you want to do physical product too, you can take the physical product and download, but we're going to do just download, and then we click on what, continue. And then tell us about your business. So how many products are you selling? So I said, now let's say 10 to 11 to 100, and then the current selling elsewhere, we don't sell anywhere. I'm setting the website for a client. So if you are setting the website for a client, you take over here. We are not. And then add some recommended. No, we don't want them to add anything. So we will continue over here with Astra theme. Okay, we don't want to choose any theme, just continue with that theme that we have. So we are done. We're done with the settings. Now it will still tell us to do some few settings. Okay, let's brush through it. Set payment. Now since I'm not going to use set any other payment. You can, if you are in Africa, you can use Paystack. If you are in other part of the world, you can use what, PayPal, or maybe use your own other kind of integration in it. Okay, yeah, but basically mostly I use Paystack because Paystack is easy to use. But now I'm going to use cash on delivery, so I'm going to enable this one, cash on delivery. And then taxes. Now if you want to set up tax, okay, enable and set up tax manually. I don't charge taxes, so for me I'm not charging taxes, so I'm not going to set it. But if you charge taxes, you have to set it up over there, so that taxes will also be applied to it. So those in India, those in Africa, all those things, you set all your tax. Those in USA too, you set all your taxes system over there. If it is VAT or whatever it is, you set it. And then shipping, if you have shipping too, you can set it over there. But for now I'm going to do everything free shipping, because we are not using we are not shipping anything. So I'm just going to leave it as it. Let me go back to the shipping again and check. So we're going to leave it free shipping. And then with this ones, we are not going to tamper with it. Okay, so basically everything is good to go. Now let's go back to the appearance over here. Oh no, settings over here. Okay, let's go back to settings. Where is settings? Yeah, settings over here, and then go back to permalinks over here. Now we want to change the permalinks, the custom product base. I want to change it from product to music, because I'm going to do music. Okay, and then I'll change this one to music category. I'll change this one to music tag. Okay, everything I'm going to change it to music. Okay, and then I'll click over here to use custom structure. Okay, and then I'll click on save changes. Okay, so now that everything is good to go, now let's go to the general again. Okay, anyone can register, and then anyone should be a customer. Okay, yeah, that is what we want, not just a subscriber. The person should be a customer. Okay guys, so we are good to go with the WooCommerce settings. We've created a subdomain, we've installed WordPress, we've installed theme, we've installed some plugins, we've also imported template, and then we've done the WooCommerce settings. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to check the header of our website. Okay, now before we even tamper with the header, let's go back to plugins. Okay guys, let's go to plugins and then activate the Dokan plugin. Okay, so let's activate it. Now at the moment you activate it, it will bring you to what the setup, Dokan setup page over here. So we have to set up. Okay, so let's click on let's go. You have to set up your admin store. So setup, what is the vendor URL that you want? So this is the URL. You can change it to maybe seller or whatever it is. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it as store because this defines the URL, and the text over here which is this one. Okay, this text, and then the seller name. Okay, every seller have what his or her name that the store name that the person would choose. So if you change it to seller, it will be seller over here, but since it is a music store, I'm going to leave the store over there. And then the shipping fee recipient, since this one we are not going to do any shipping, I'm just going to leave it just like that. And then share essentials. If you want to share any essentials with them, you can click over here, and then I'll click on continue. And then over here, new vendor enable selling. So yes, I want to enable make selling status enable for new registered vendor. And then commission type, what kind of commission type do you can choose between flat and then percentage. I'm choosing percentage. The percentage, I think 10 is okay, or you can maybe choose, let's say 20. It depends on how you want it. And then other status change, vendor can change other status. Yes, vendor can change other status. Maybe you are not there and somebody, or you are busy doing something, somebody buys something from the vendor, you cannot change the status. Okay, so but then automatically, since this one is digital product, whenever somebody buys the product, if the payments go through, definitely this the order will be completed. Okay, and the person will be able to download his or her product or her music. Okay, so let's click on continue over here, and then the withdrawal, you can enable PayPal or bank transfer. Now since this one is free, you have only 2 options over here, but I'm going to disable this one and then enable bank transfer, because where I am in Africa, PayPal doesn't, in my country PayPal doesn't really work over there. So and then the minimal withdrawal, you can choose any minimal withdrawal for it, 25, 20, whatever it is that you want to choose. Okay, or maybe you want to set for maybe 100. Okay, it depends on you. And then other status for withdrawal, so completed or processing, anyhow you want it. Okay, but I want it to be completed. Other status for vendor can make withdrawal request, so I want it to be completed before vendor can make withdrawal request. And then continue. So we are good to go. Okay, I don't want to check this ones because it will install different plugins for me, which I don't like it. So that is it. So we can visit our dashboard, or we can return to WordPress dashboard. So let's visit our dashboard and see how our dashboard looks like. Okay, so this is the Dokan dashboard for us. Okay, so all the settings that we did reflected over here. Now if you are not sure, you can also under Dokan over here, we have settings over here. The same settings are there. Okay, you can go through all of them and then you can check all of them. So enable terms and conditions, you can tick it and then save it. And then also selling options, if you think you want to change something over here, you can do that. And then we have withdraw options, you can also do that. Okay, and then page settings, all the page settings of tool, you can do that. Now terms and conditions page, we have to create this page so that we can set it over here. Okay, and then appearance, how you appear over there on the seller page, how the seller will appear. So I think this one is okay, we'll choose it like that. And then privacy policy, so you have to also set a privacy policy over here, so we set it, all of them. So basically we are good to go. Okay, we are good to go. Now one more thing, let me go to WooCommerce settings and then check something over here. Okay, so we want to sell to all countries. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so if your currency is not set, you can set it over there. Mine is already set. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Now let me go to product 2 and then see. Yeah, so add to cart redirect behavior, I don't want it to enable adjust add to cart. I want to redirect anybody who click on the add to cart or the download button to be able to go to the how do you call it, the cart page straight away. Okay, that is what I want. So I'll just enable that one and then I'll click on save. Now let's check on inventory. Since we are creating a digital product which does not really entail any inventory, I will just untick this one and then click on save. And then let's go to downloadable product. Okay, so if you want to allow using redirect mode, you can, but automatically when somebody click on download, it will force the person to download it. Okay, if you want to change it to, you can change it, but the forced download is the best. So if you want to also restrict access, maybe you want people to log in before they can be able to download, you can get it over there. And then let's go to payment too. For the payment, I think we've set it already to cash on delivery, so we are good to go. Now let's go to account and privacy. Yeah, so this is one of the most important things. Now we want to allow customer to log in to existing account during checkout, and then also allow account creation. Okay, allow customers to create an account during checkout. It is also correct. Then when creating an account, send the new user link the password. So if you want you want to send them the password link to their to set their password, you can. Okay, but in this case we will let them set their own password over there. Okay, and then you can also account eraser or removal request, you can set it over here. If everything is good, let's click on save changes. Okay, so I think so far everything is good. For the email integration and advanced, that one, if you want to set different emails, you can go over here, but I wouldn't go through that one. Okay, now let me go to the checkout form. Now like I said, the checkout form, I just want some few forms. Okay, now these are all the billing forms. These are all the billing forms that the person will be able to fill, which I think it's of no use, because we just want the name, the last name, even the company name we don't want, and then we want the country. So we want to remove this one. We want to remove address from it. Okay, billing city, we want to remove it from it. Billing state, we want to remove it from it. Zip code, we remove it from it. So we want to disable all of them, just disable it. so that it will left with billing name, billing country, phone number, and email. That is also good. And then let's save these changes. Now go to the shipping field. Since we are not going to ship anything to anybody, there is no need to have all this shipping field to fill. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of them, and then we're going to disable them. Okay, and then click on save. Okay, very good. So additional fields, if you don't want the additional fields to also come, you can also disable that field. But the additional field is also needed. Maybe somebody wants to write a note to you or something, you can leave it as it is. So basically we are good with the checkout form. Now let's go to, I want us to do all these settings before we go. Now let's go to the other settings, which is the Fibo search. Yeah, this one, Fibo search over here. Okay, so let's click on Fibo search. Since we are going to create music, let's skip it. Music, we have to design the thing in such a way that it suits the music that we are going to do. So yes, we want to replace every search field with the Fibo search. Okay, so let's save it. So just tick over here and then save it, since you are using Astra. And then let's go to search bar. So show submit button. If you want to show submit button, that means submit button will search submit button will come over here, but I don't want to show it. Okay, and then with this product, I want to change it to music. Search for music. Okay, or you can say search for songs. Okay, so I want to change it to songs, and then click on save. Now if you want to show more advanced options or advanced settings, you can switch this button on, and then more options will come for you to set, set. Okay, so preloader. So if you want to show preloader, so I'm going to use this one as a preloader. Select it and then save it. Now the preloader is if I'm searching for, let's say, Kweku, this icon over here. Okay, that is the preloader. The icon over there, that is the preloader. So let's set it. So I think we are good to go. Now the next one that we're going to do is let's go to plugins, installed plugins. Okay, and then this one, the login pop-up settings. Let's go over there and then do some small settings over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to change some few settings, so you can decide to make it auto pop-up for anybody who comes over there. Within some few minutes, the login pop-up will pop up for them to maybe sign up or whatever it is. Okay, and then when the person or when somebody log in, where do you want the person to be redirected to? You can also pick the redirection URL and paste it over here. Okay, and then redirect. When the person register first, like when the person finish registering, where do you want the person to where do you want the person to be sent to? You can also paste the link over here, and then when somebody also log out, where do you want the person to be redirected to? You can paste the link over here. So I wouldn't do all those things, but what I want to do is to change some picture on there. Yeah, this one, the sidebar image. Okay, so I want to change it. That's the only thing that I want to change. And then maybe I can use, I want to change it, and then maybe I can use maybe any picture that, let me say I want to use Black Sherry's picture. Okay, over there, and then I'll click on save. Okay, now that it is saved, what I will do is I'll go to I'll create some few pages. Okay, I'll create some few pages before setting up the header and the footer. Okay, so these are all the pages that has been created for us, but some of them has been it has been created twice. Okay, because we installed the Woocommerce before importing the starter template. The starter template also came with its own cut pages, so we're going to delete the second pages that have been created for us. So my account is also twice, and then I'm going to the sample page, the shop page, okay, all of them, and then I'm going to trash them. Okay, move to trash and then apply. Okay, very good. And then I'll still go to trash and then empty trash. Okay, now that we have deleted all of them, we are left with 12 pages. Okay, now with the 12 pages, we need some additional pages to it. The additional page I'm going to create is terms and conditions page. Okay, so I'll exit the full mode. Okay, and then write terms and condition. Okay, now with the terms and conditions, you can write your own terms and conditions, but if you are not sure of how to write terms and conditions, there is this website. Okay, go to Google, type in terms and condition generator, type in terms and condition generator, this one. Okay, and then choose this one over here. Okay, choose this one. Yes, and then fill in your company details and your website details over here. Okay, so the company name, let's say Kited Digital. Okay, your website name. Okay, so music store, and then the website URL. So we copy this one and then paste it here. Okay, and then we click next, and then your country, my country is Ghana, and then your email address. So I'm going to enter this email address, and then you click on generate my terms and conditions. So automatically it will generate these terms and conditions for you. Okay, you can copy to clipboard, or you can just copy this whole thing over here and then go back to your page and then just paste them over here. Okay, so you have fully terms and condition designed for you. Okay, so everything is set and good to go. All what you need to do is to click on publish. So we are done with our terms and conditions. Now let's go to the next page that we're going to create. It is a very important page. Okay, so please be very careful when creating it. Okay, that page is very, very important. That is what the registration page for the sellers. Okay, so I'm going to write maybe sell your music. Okay, now we're going to use a short code over here. I'm going to use this short code over here. Now I'm going to go back to this website and then go to the pages and copy the short code. I'll leave the short code in the description so that you become a vendor. Yeah, so that you see the short code that I'm talking about. So I'll leave the short code in the description, or I'll leave it over there so that you can be able to find it. Okay, and then use it. So this is the Dokan vendor registration shortcode. You copy this one, come over here, and then paste it over here. Okay, this one, Dokan vendor registration, Dokan vendor registration. Okay, and then just click on save. Okay, very good. So now that we are done, the next page is the privacy policy, which is already created for us over here. So I'm going to do quick edit, but then I did an edit, full edit. So I was just going to do quick edit, and then full edit came. So since it is over here, I'm just going to publish it. It was in a draft form, but I'm going to publish it. So it is published. So let's see the pages that we have on this website. So we have 13 pages here. Okay, we also have 13 pages over here. Okay, so I think we are good to go. So basically right now what is left is for us to handle our menu. Okay, so let's go to appearance over here, go to menus. Okay, and then we'll look at our menus, and then work on it. Okay, so let me check this menu over here. Now we have home, shop, artist, contact, dashboard, and then my account. So if you go over here, okay, we'll select the main menu, which is the primary menu. Select it. Okay, so basically I have home, shop, about us, and then contact. But this one have home, shop, artist, contact, dashboard, and then my account. So we need we need my account, we need shop, we need artist, which is the store list, and then let me see, 1 2 3 4 5, and then dashboard, yeah, and then we bring it over here, and then we will delete this one, which is about us. Okay, so that we have this few things over here. Okay, so we have home, shop, dashboard, contact, and then my account. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me look at this one too. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I'm going to change this one to artist. Okay, yeah, very good. So we have 1 2 3 4. Yeah, so we are good to go. Let's save it. Okay, now let's go back to the other menus, which is in the footer side. Okay, so the useful link, we have home, shop, about us, and then contact. So let's go to useful links, and then let's check it. These are all custom links. Okay, but we want the raw links. So we have home, shop, let me check and see, home, shop, about us, and then contact. Is it contact? Yeah, contact us, home, shop, about us, and then contact. So we have the contact us, we have the about us. Yeah, so we send it over there, and then we delete the ones which are the external links. Okay, we're gonna delete this ones from there. Okay, so we have home, shop, about us, yeah, and then contact. So contact should be contact us. Okay, so let's save it, and then the next menu is our collection, and then account. Okay, so our collection over here, we select it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to screen options over here, and then we click on product categories, and then what we're going to do is we come over here, and then since we have not created any category, we're going to leave it like that. We will come back to it later on. Okay, so I'll save it, and then let me go quickly to the category side and then create all the categories that we will need. Okay, so product categories, okay, over here. And then the first category we need is what? Afrobeat. We will upload image for it. Now let's upload this image for it. And click on update. The next category that we're going to need is let's say hip life. Let's upload an image for it. Let me say this one, and then add new category, and then I'll go to Amapiano, and then I'll add this one to it, and then I'll go to hip hop. I'll add this one, and then I'll go to R&B. I'll add this one. Okay, so we have about 5 categories. You can add more, okay, more to it. It depends on the kind of category that you use. Okay, so let me refresh the menu side, and now let's go to product categories, and you can see that we have all our categories over there. So we're going to remove this ones that it is here, and then we're going to add all these categories to it. Okay, so we have Afrobeat, Amapiano, hip hop, and then let me say R&B. I'm going to add these categories. Okay, so this one, and then I'll save. Okay, now the last one that we're going to do is the account. Okay, we select it. Now as you can see over here, the account have what? The dashboard, sell your music, artist, and then my others. So we are going to what? Look at them all. So we have sell your music, my others, store listing, which is the artist, and then the dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to remove this custom links over here. Click here and remove. Click here and remove. Okay, so now that we have it, let's change this one to what? Artist. Okay, now let's look at the arrangement. My others is the last one, so this one is the last one, and then we click on what? Update. So we can even change this one to artist dashboard. Okay, artist dashboard, and then click on save. Okay guys, so I think we are almost through with some few settings that we are supposed to do. Now what we got to do is to start designing the pages and other stuff. Okay, so since we are almost done with all those things, we start to now let's create products first. Okay, so I want to go to let me go to the category over here, and then delete all this category from it. Delete it, delete this category. Okay, very good. Now let's go to product. Go to product. Now these are the products which came with the starter template that we installed. Okay, so I'm going to delete all of them because I'm not going to use them. It doesn't concern me on this website, and then I'll trash all of them. Okay, I'll go to the trash and empty the trash. So if you come to our website and refresh, which is the login pop-up, we forgot to do it. So let's go to the menu side again. This time around, let's search for the login menu pop-up over here, and then we're going to use this one and this one. Okay, login and register, or let's just use one. Let's just use one. Now remember that you can you can be able to, select this one over here, which will also add. Remember that you can be able to use this one, which will also add the username over there for all logged in users. Okay, so if you want logged in users to see their username as in when they log in, you can use it. Now basically use it on the top menu bar. Okay, but I'm not going to do that one, so I'm just going to add a login over here. And then what I'm going to do is, instead of the login, I'll just write stroke sign up, login sign up. Yeah, and then I'll click on save changes. Now basically if I come over here and I refresh the website, you're not going to see it. You not see it over here. Okay, but if I copy it and then I open a new incognito, or if I open a new window which is not Chrome related, I'm supposed to see the sign up, the login pop up over here. I still didn't show. Oh, we added it to a wrong place. Oh, remove it. We added instead of the the main primary menu, I added it to the account side. So let me go to the main menu, select it, and then come over here to the account side and then log in, and I'll click on save. So now if I go back over here, and I refresh it, you realize that I have this one over here. Okay, I have this one over here. So since this one came over here, I think it is making the website a little bit, you see it has changed the button. So what we're going to do is we will remove the contact from there, because the contact is already at the footer side. So I'm going to remove the contact from there and then click on save, and then go over here, refresh the page again, and then now everything is perfectly done. Okay, so guys, I think we are done with the header and the footer and all those things. Now what we will do is to add one last thing to it, and that is to the button. Okay, the button over here, we have to add a link to it that will lead us to sell your music. Okay, so we need to change this button to sell your music. Okay, yeah, so this is the login pop-up. Okay, you need to change the button to sell your music, and then also add a link over there. So now let's copy the link. Let's go to pages and go to sell your music, this one. Now copy this link over here. Now go to appearance, customize. Okay, so we are looking for header builder over here. Okay, click on the header builder, and then the button over here, click on it, and then this link over here. Okay, put this one here, the sell your music over here, and then instead of shop now, just write sell your music. Yeah, and then click on publish. Now we are done with the header. Now let's go back to the footer builder. Okay, now we want to change the logo on the footer. We want to make this logo. Okay, so we want to change the logo on the footer. So let's click over here and then click on got it, and then click on this replace image over here, and then you can replace the image with what? Your own image. Okay, now if I use this image, it wouldn't fit, so I'm going to use a different image. Okay, so I'm going back to my desktop, and then music, multivendor, going to images, and I'm going to use this one over here, and I'll click on open, and then I'll click on add. Yes, so as you can see, it has been added. Now I can decide to link it. Okay, so let's say I want to link it to the home page of the website, or even to the about page. Anyhow you want it, you can link it. So I'm just linking it to the home page, and then over here I want to add a different blog, a paragraph blog, and then I'll copy this text over here, and then bring it over here and paste it over here. Now publish it. Okay, great. So our footer is also good, everything is fine, and everything is set. Okay, so now we are good to go. We are good to go. So what we need to do is to just close this one. Okay, so guys, we are good to go. Now what we have to do is to start creating products. So let's go to our product side. Okay, so product, all product, and then you can add product. Okay, so let's click on create product. Then we're going to create some few products. Okay, so it is the product that we are creating a music product. Okay, so what we need to do is to just create some few products to start the website. Okay, but we can also create the product from the front end of the website. Okay, now when we click on our dashboard, okay, so we have an error over here. Now guys, as you can see, error, your account is not enabled for selling, please contact the admin. It means that we haven't enabled the account for selling. So now let's go back to our admin dashboard and go to Dokan and go to vendors. Now if you see vendors over here, you see over here status. Okay, the status over here. Now just switch it on, and that is it. You are good to go. Your account is now enabled for selling. So just refresh it. If it doesn't work, don't worry, just purge the cache. Yes, so as you can see over here, it is gone. Okay, so we are almost done, and what we need to do is to create our product. So click on product. We are creating the product from the front end. Click on product, and then click on add new product. Now upload your cover image. Okay, so the first product that we're going to create is this one over here, and then we'll call it Kweku the Traveler. Okay, so I'm going to set it the featured image, and I'll call this one Kweku the Traveler, and I'll give it a price of, let's say, 20, and then I'll select a category for it, which is hip hop, and then I will give it this one. I'll give it a short description over here, short description. I'll copy this short description and then put it over here, and then click on create product. Now the moment you click on create product, it will you get this, it will direct you this place. Okay, now remember, we are creating a downloadable and a virtual product, so take this one and take this one. Okay, now scroll down and add your tags. Okay, now since we have not added any tags, it wouldn't work. But if you want it to work for you, you need to add all your tags you need to add all your tags over here, the possible tags that you think people can use. So like, let's say Afrobeat, and then you add it. Let's say Ghanaian song or Ghanaian music, and then you add it. African music, and then you add it. What again? Hip hop, and then you add it. Nigerian music, and then you add it. You add all the tags, maybe South African music, and then you add it. So you add all the tags that you want to add, okay, R&B, and then you add it. All the tags that you think it will be needed for your website, so you add all of them. So we're not going to add the tags yet. So now with this long description too, you can add any description that you want to add to it. Okay, now forget about the inventory bar. All what you need to do is to allow only one quantity of this product to be bought in a single order. This will remove that, because this will remove that number of quantity to be like you want to buy. It doesn't really make sense, because it's just a virtual product and a downloadable product. If the person buys 20 times, the person will still have one item to download. So this one, we take this one over here, and then because we install the music player is also, we have to do some few settings. So we want to include the music player, and then we want to include it on a single page, okay, single entry page. So this one, and then I want to select this one, okay, yeah, and then this is the most important one, that is downloadable option. Now add file over here, choose the file, okay, choose the file. Now I'm going to go to select the files that I'm going to use. So let me see. Oh yeah, let me go to downloads, and then look for the music that I want to use. Now guys, remember this is a tutorial, so I'm just using any music, okay. Please do not use people's songs which you don't have right to, okay. That is why I'm using this kind of song. I'm just using songs which are copyright free, okay. Just to these two songs to do all the music, to create all the website, okay. So do not use songs which is not yours to create your website or to sell, okay. You have to get permission from the person or who created the song before. But this song I'm using are copyright free. I downloaded it from YouTube music library, which you can use it on any project that you want. So that is it. So now that it is still installing, I will urge you to like the video for me. If you are still around, please like the video for me, and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please do that for me, please. Thank you. Okay guys, so the songs are uploaded, so I'll just select the song and then click on insert file over here, and then I'll name it Kweku the Traveler. Okay, so download limit, I'll suggest you remove everything over there so that it will never expire and it will never have anything. But if you want it to expire too, you can set your own expiring and downloading limit over there, okay. And then with this one, you can click on save product. Now when you publish it, it will be pending review, okay. So admin needs to go to the admin dashboard over here, click on all products, and then as you can see over here, it is what pending. Okay, so you can click over here to go through. You can click over here to go through to see if there is any mistake in it. Okay, if there is no mistake in it, you just need to what, you know, just approve it or publish it like this. Just publish it. So as you can see, it is what, it is published, it is online now. Okay, now we can set up our tags. Since we have already added the tags over there, we can start setting up our tags. Let me say hip hop. So hip hop, and then let's say Ghana music, and then maybe African music. Yeah, very good. And then I'll still click on save project. Okay, so we can view product, or we can view how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly how it looks like. Everything is what, everything is correct, everything is in shape. Okay, this is how it looks like right now. This is how it looks like now, guys. As you can see over here, we have add to cart over here, but with this we have what, download. Okay, yeah, we have download over here, and that is not what we want. Okay, that's not what we want. And as you can see over here, we cannot see the you know, the artist name over there too. You can't see it. Okay, so we have to do some few changes to make sure that that thing also happens. So let's start with the download first. Okay, so let's go to plugins over here. There's code snippets over here. Okay, we're gonna go to the code snippets, and then we go to all snippets. Then we're gonna use this HTML example code. Okay, over here, and then we're going to add, you know, some codes over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here, and then I'm going to copy the code. Now I'll leave this code in the you know, in the post of this video. Any post I create, any video I create a post for it. So I'll leave this code over there so that you can what, you can also use it on your website. So I'm going to go to the code, and then I'll add the shortcode over here. So this is the shortcode, and then I'm going to delete this content. Now you can give it, you know, any heading over there. So let's say download, because it is changing the download button. Okay, so download, and then I'll just click on what, save and changes and activate. Okay, now that it is activated, let's refresh this one and see if it is changed. Yeah, so it still is there. Let's purge the cache and see. Okay, so it has what, it has changed. Okay, so it has changed. So let's go to the Dokan plugin, and then let's check the settings and see which settings that we missed. Okay, let's see the settings that we missed. So let's go to the general settings over here. Okay, so vendor setup logo. So let's add a logo to the vendor setup. Okay, so that when a vendor register on the website, the vendor can be able to what? Can be able to see our logo. So let me go over here. Okay, I want to add this logo. Open. Okay, so I'm gonna select it. Yeah, and then I'll click on save. Now let's go to the selling options over here. Okay, everything is what? Okay, to over here. Let's go to the withdrawal session. Okay, let's go to the page setting. Okay, let's select the terms and conditions for it. Let's click on, let's go to appearance, enable map, enable Google, display vendor. Okay, so we don't want to enable this one. Enable store side form, show vendor info. Okay, so we want to show vendor info, and then hide vendor info. So we want to hide mobile phone and then store address, and then we click on save. So this is what we needed. So now let's go to this one, and then let's refresh it and see if the vendor info is showing. Yes, as you can see over here, guys, it is showing over here. Okay, and if you go over here too, there's no information available for the vendor, but this one is showing. That is what we needed. Okay, so this is how you can be able to add more product or songs on your website. Okay, so you can add it from the dashboard, your dashboard, just like we did it. Okay, so I'm going to add some few ones to it. So I'll go to product, add new product, select the product, and then I'm going to go over here, select files. I'm going to use these people. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use Jackie, and I'm going to use Davido, and then Banner Boy. Yeah, I'm going to use these people. Okay, so I'll select Wizkid, and then I'll say Essence featuring terms, and I'll give it a price of 20 cedis. I'll select the category as Afrobeat, and I'll select the tag as with African or Afro music or Afrobeat, and then it's from Nigeria. Okay, and then maybe I'll give it a short description. So I'll still copy the same short description over here, copy it, and then come back to the dashboard over here, and then paste it over there, Okay, so this one will be just a short description. So I'm gonna delete this one, and then click on what? Create. Okay, so now that it is created, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on downloadable, and then virtual. Okay, then I'll do all these changes. So this one will come, and then allow one, and then music player will be there in a single entry product, and then also select this player. Yeah, and then over here I'll just click on what? and then choose the file that I want to show, or that I want people to download, and then insert it, and then over here I'll choose essence. And then I'll just delete and delete, and I'll click on save project. Okay guys, so it is saved over there. So we've created 2 products. Now let me go to the product side of it, and then all product, and then approve it. Okay, I want to approve it. All product, it is pending. Okay, so I'm going to go to quick edit, use the quick edit to approve the product, publish it, and then click on update. So now that we have 2 products created on the website, let's take a look at how our shop page also looks like. Yeah, so this is how our shop page looks like. Okay, very good. Now let's take a look at how our home page also looks like. Okay, so our home page doesn't really depict the website itself, so this is the time for us to start designing our home page. Okay, so to design our home page, all what we need to do is to click on edit with Elementor over here. Okay guys, so we're gonna start designing our home page. So first, let's look at the home page that we are going to design. This the exact home page that we are going to design. Okay, this one over here. So what we're going to do is to change the images, and then to also create this section over here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this text over here. I'll just be doing copy and paste. I'll just close this one, okay, and then I'll come over here and then paste it over here. I'll just do the same thing to, let me close this one, and then come over here, copy this one, copy it, come to this place, and then paste it over here. And then I'll delete this one, also delete this one, and then with the button also I'll delete it because we're not going to use it. So now with this one, I'll position it in the middle. I'll also position this one in the middle. Okay, very good. Now click over here, go to style, and then change the image. Okay, so I'm going to pick this 4 images, 1 2 3 4 images over here, and then I'll insert it in it. So we have new images, but then I forgot, I need to use a slider, okay, because I want it to show. So what I need to pick all these 4 images, 1 2 3 4, okay, and then create a slider for it, and then insert gallery. Okay, very good. So we have our hero session almost done. Now what we need to do is to insert our search bar over here. So we click on the grep icon over here, and then we search for shortcode. Okay, now we drag this shortcode to this place, and then we just insert this shortcode in its Fibo search, just this one, okay, and then automatically we have our Fibo search over here. Okay, so the hero session is almost done. Now let's save it. Now let's come to the new arrival, okay, which we're gonna change it to what? New music. As you can see, it is what? new music. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we go over here, change it to new music. Yeah, and then we click on the grip icon over here, and then we scroll down and until you get to code designer shop. Okay, and we're going to use the classic. We're going to use the classic. Yeah, this one over here. Now we change it from 3 column to 4 column. Okay, as you can see over here. And then if all is good for you, you can click on what update, but you can edit all of them. So the page source is what the shop, which is correct. Okay, and then the product image too, you can show or turn it off, depends on you. And then the sale ribbon, you can also show or turn it off. And the out of stock ribbon, show or turn it off. Okay, with this one it is not really needed. And then with the cut to bat, you can also show or add to cart, you can also show or turn it off. And then pagination, we don't want to show pagination. Now you can also style this whole thing. Okay, however you want it, you can style it to match your website, but I'm not going to waste time on it. Everything is good to go. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to delete this shortcode from here. Okay, so I'll still go in it again, and then I'll show you something. Now with the product source, instead of 6, I'm going to use 8, because I want it to be top 4, down 4. So that'll be 8 products showing over here, just like this one over here. Okay, and then what again? Now let's scroll down and look at this one also. Okay, so with this one we have what? We have album, discover albums. Okay, so I copy this one, I come over here and I write discover albums over here, and then the same thing, all new albums. So all new albums. Oh, sorry, this one, all new albums. Okay, so if you want to write something over here, you can just write some few words over here, depends on you, but I'm not going to waste it on. And then let's change this one. So I'm going to delete all these ones, and then this one is what? Afrobeat albums. I'll copy it, I paste it over here, and then I click on here and go to icons, and then I search for music. I use this one, and then what I'll do is I'll duplicate it 3 times, and then here I'll change it to the specific ones that I want to use the same way. Okay, the same way, I'll just change it. And then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this session over here and copy this one, and then paste the style, and then also delete this one. So I'm going to get this one, then I can do the changes that I want to do over here. So if I go over here, this one says what? I'm a piano. I just copy and paste. Okay, so basically that is it. And then this one says exploit now. So exploit now, it is correct. Now what is left with for us to change the image over here? So we click on this script icon over here, and then we go to style, and then we change the image to suit our image. We use this one, click OK, and then let's go over here to the same way as we did with this one, we're going to do the same way to this one. But with this one, we don't want any any features over here. So we're going to go here, and then what we're going to do is we are going to, let me copy new Afrobeat. Yeah, okay, so I'll paste it here, and then I'll delete everything. I'll delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, and then I'll go to style the button or edit the button. So I'll remove the margin, top margin from it. Okay, yeah, very good. And then over here I'll put in this image, or any main image that you want. You can put it there, depends on you. So I'm going to put in this image, insert it. Okay, very good. So now we are good to go. So the next one left is this one, which is the featured artist. So I copy this one, I go to home, select it, and then I paste it. The same way I copy this one, go home, select it, and then I'll paste it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just delete this one's over there, delete them, and then go to advanced option of the button, also delete this one over there, and then over here I'll put our featured artist image over there. So our featured artist image is Black Sheriff. So we're gonna put him over there, and then we're gonna update. So we are almost done now. With this one also, we put in our categories over here. So instead of choose Creole, we're gonna say music categories. So we go to home, we import the music category over here. Very good. Now the same way we are going to let me close this one. Same way we are going to copy these various categories over there. Now remember guys, you can link all your various categories with a link. Okay, but with this video I did not do it, but you can link all of them with a link. So I'm going to lifetime and paste it over there. I'll go to hip hop, and then R&B, and then R&B. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the images. So this one uses this one uses that. So I'm going to change all the images. Okay, so let's say this one uses this, and then this one also uses this one, insert image. Okay, and then we come over here to this one, also use this one. Okay, so this one also uses the fire guitar, which is this one, and we also change this image, the hip hop image. We're gonna give it the speak and we're gonna give it the how do you call it, this picture over there. Okay, So now let's click over here too, and then change the picture of this one also. So this is R&B. Let me see the picture that I use. Yeah, it is this one over there. Okay guys, so we are done with this one. Now this one is what, also another category. So explore more of what, Afrobeat. Okay, so explore Afrobeat, and then we go to home, we click on explore accessories, and then put in explore Afrobeat. Then we over here, I'm going to delete this one, and I'm still going to put in this, the standard shop classic. Okay, let's put the shop classic over there, and then make it 4 columns. And then with the page source, I'm gonna use custom query over here. So I'll click it on, and then you see we have what, include category or exclude category. So with the include category, I'm going to choose Afrobeat, and then I'll click on update. Okay, so we are good to go. Now with this one, you can link your shop page to it. Okay, or you can link this particular, you know, the particular category, particular category over there. Okay, the category over there. Now let's go back to here, the edit shop classic thing, and then let's look at the product sources. Okay, so let's look at pagination. We don't want any pagination. Okay, so we update it, and let's look over here whether we also use pagination or not. Yeah, we ignore it. Okay, so our website is in shape. Now with this one, you can decide to add your own video over there, but then for me, I don't like it, so I will just remove it. And then I come to the last part of it, which is the call to action over here. Okay, so I'll write the music store. This one, give it the music store, and then I'll write all new trending music in Africa. Oh, this one. Okay, so guys, we are good to go with the footer, and then I'll still use this one to the shop page. So guys, we are good to go with the home page. Sorry, not the footer, the home page. The home page is also almost done. Yeah, everything is done. Okay, so let's take a look at how it looks like on the front end. Okay guys, so this is how our website looks like. Very professional. Yeah, very good. So the website is what is now in shape. Okay, so we have everything to make the website work. Okay, now what is left is for us to what, design our about page, and then also register some artists on it to be able to what, sell their product on our shop. So what we're going to do is we're going to first click on the about page over here. So this is how the imported about page looks like. Okay, but if you look at over here, the about page over here, this is how this one also looks like. Okay, so we want it to be like this one. Okay, so all what we need to do is just copy and paste. Okay, So we just click on edit with Elementor. Okay guys, so we are on the about page. Okay, so we are doing some editing on the about page. So first I want to remove this one, and then click on the grep icon over here and give this one also 120. Okay, now I'll come here and then I'll insert different background image and also different image over here. So what I'm going to do is I will click over here, go to style, click over there, and I choose a different image for it. So maybe I'm choosing this one, click insert, and then with the image over here I'll click on this edit column over here, and then click on style, click on it, and I'll choose Black Sheriff's new song cover title. And then with this one, it is what? It's just a video player. Okay, video player, but then you will link it with a link. Okay, so maybe we go to YouTube and then you search for any link over there. Okay, and then you can paste it over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the link address of this one, and then we are going to paste it over here. And then if you want to change this one to watch our story, you can change it to watch our story. Okay, now the top is done. Now let's go over here, exploit the stories. So what we do, okay, very good. Now let's go on this one. So what do? We do market, and we provide platform for people to sell their their songs. So we say music marketplace, and then we come over here, we also say artist management. Okay, so artist management, we put it there. And then the next one also is what? Music promotion, sorry, music promotion. So click over there, and then we set music promotion. Now remember that all these things have some things beneath it. Okay, so whenever you're editing, make sure you see all those things, and we're going to replace all those things. So buy and sell music. So you say buy and sell music, and then with this one also music promotion. Music. Okay, so let me copy this one. So music promotion. Okay, with this one we want to give them this one. Okay, and then the artist management, professionalism. Okay, so I'll copy this one also, come over here and come and paste it over here. So instead of explore our stories, we write what we do. Okay, instead of the explore our stories, it is what what we do. Okay, so we replace the images over here with some of the images that we want. Okay, so we want this one, this one, this one. So go to this place, you pick any image that suits whatever you are doing. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one. Okay, so I insert. The same thing applies to music promotion also. I'll pick, and then I can also insert it, and then with this one also I pick and then I'll insert. Okay, so I think we are almost there. So the next step is to join the process step. Yes, so very good. So we have artist sign up, create music, publish music, enjoy sales. So we go to the sign up process. The first one is with artist sign up, create music, publish music, and then enjoy sales. Okay, so guys, we're almost there. So basically that is it. So let's delete this one, we don't want it, and then still replace this one with the featured artist part. Okay, from Kuku the Traveler. So let's copy it and go here, go to style, delete this one, and then let's look for black hole and put black hole over there. Okay, very good. So let's go to all new, and then this one is what? Black Sheriff Kuku a Traveler. And then at the bottom we're going to write what? We're going to write download Black Hole's song. So I'm going to write download Black Hole's songs. Okay, so if all is done, we just click on what? Upload. Now make sure to link the button. Okay, yeah, so we just click on upload. Now let's take a look at how it looks on the front end. Okay, so guys, everything is what? Perfectly done. We are almost done. Everything is perfectly done. Now that we have created our home page and then our about page, let's take a look at the artist page. So this is our first artist, and let's take a look at how the page looks like. So this is how the page looks like. Okay, now we don't want the sidebar. Okay, so what we're going to do is we go to customizer, and then whilst we are here, we look for Dokan, this one, and then store page and store list. Okay, so store list, it doesn't have anything, but store page have some kind of quite few something. So the page layout, we don't want it like this, we want it like this. Okay, and we click on update, publish. Okay, so everything is what? Done. Let's close it and let's refresh it. Yeah, so this is how we want it. Now we don't have any image over here, but if you go to our dashboard, and then we go to settings, and then we go to upload banner, and then we upload any banner over here. We're gonna have a banner like this over there. all what you need to do is to click on save. Oh yeah, so we need to have our store name set up. So the store name is let's say copy. Okay, copy music. Okay, and let's click on, and then we also have to choose our country. I forgot to set all these things. Choose your country, choose the state, Accra. Okay, and then click on what? Update settings. So settings has been what? Updated successfully. Now let's go to the artist page and see. So yes, as you can see, if you click on artist, let's refresh this page. Yeah, so guys, the artist has been what? Artist page has been what? Customized successfully. So this is how you can also customize your own artist page. Now our next one, I think we are almost done. What else haven't we touched on? Yeah, we've touched on almost everything. So the next one that we're going to do is to make sure that we are able to we are able to register an artist on the website. Okay, so let's say this is our website. Let me refresh it. Okay, so let's say this is our website. Okay, and somebody comes to the website and then want to sell on it, and the person doesn't have an account, so definitely the person needs to register. But you click on sell your music over here, and then you'll be redirected to this page over here. Now you register by using this form. Okay, so let's say they register by using this form over here. So I'm gonna so just like this one, I'll enter my password, and then the shop name, copy music. Okay, so this is your URL. Okay, this is your URL that you can give it to anybody so that the person can visit your shop, your music shop. And then all you need to do is to click on to register. Now when you register, you'll be redirected to this place. Okay, and when you are here, this is the setup widget for your store. So you click on let's go. Okay, so store products per page. How many music do you want to be displayed per page? You can put it over here, and then your street address, all your everything information, you have to set it in. So let's say I'm gonna use this one. Okay, and then show email address in store. Yes, I want to show, and then click on continue. Okay, so your bank details for your payment. When somebody buys something and then you want to withdraw it, how do you want us to withdraw it for you? Now at the moment we are using only bank transfer, so you enter your your account name, maybe Kobe K, and then your bank number, and then your bank name, GCB Ghana or GCB Bank, and then your bank address, your routing number, and all those things. You fill in all those things, then click on continue. So everything is set. You can go straight to your dashboard, and you come to your dashboard over here. Okay, now when you are here, you just hover on product, and then you create on new product. Now let's say you want to create let's say Stone Boy. it's in capital, Stone Boy Putu. Okay, so this track, you click on here, you drop your, or you select your music. So I'm click on select and select my music, and then I'll go to desktop first, music, and then the images. Okay, so I'll go over here, select the images. So let me see, I want to use this one. I'll click on it. Okay, so whilst I'm here, let me just click on load, over here, upload, and then click on select. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for a music and upload it on the website. Okay, so I'm going to upload this track, Ice King K. Okay, so now that everything is uploaded, let's select the image, cover image, and set it as a featured image. And let's select the category. The category is Afrobeat, and then we can give it some tags. Let's say Ghana music, Africa music, Afrobeat, and then we can give it a description. Let me see. Yeah, this one. Let me go to the shop, copy some few descriptions, and then put it there. Okay, let me check out Burna Boy on the low. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this one and then go here and paste it here, and I'll click on create product. Okay, so I'm redirected over here. Now it's the same as what we did. It is a virtual and downloadable product, so we take this one and take this one, and then you set the price for it. So let's say 15, and there is no discounted price. So Afrobeat, and then tags are all set. The category and tags are all set. Okay, now let's go to the description. We can write more description. Okay, we can write more description, and then the inventory, we allow only one quantity of this product to be bought in order. Very good. Now we go to include music player, include single pages, and we want this one over here. Now I think everything is good to go. All what we need to do is to click on file. So we choose the file, the one that we uploaded right now, this one. We select it, and then we write Stoneboy Putu here, and then with the download limit, I'm going to delete the negative one from there so that it will not expire. Yeah, it will not expire. Then visibility, everything is correct. Then we click on save product. Now the admin of the website will approve it. So let's say we go to our dashboard, and we go to all product, and we see this one over here. Okay, so we did not approve it because maybe the setting that we set for this one is automatically approved. Yeah, it is automatically approved. So I think, oh, sorry guys, I'm on the wrong side. Okay, so now let me go to this one, the Dokan over here. Yeah, and then I'll go to product, all product. Yeah, so that is the pending one. Okay, so I'll just quickly click on quick edit and then publish it and then save it. Okay, so it is done. Okay, so if the person refresh it right now, the product is what is in the shop. Yes, it is what it is done. So basically we are almost done. What we have to do is to set the icon for the what, for the website. Okay, so let's go to appearance, then customizer. Okay, so to set the icon, we go to site identity over here, and then we click on what, site icon. Now we use this one as a site icon. Then we click on skip cropping, and then we click on publish. Okay, so we close it, and now let's refresh our website and see if the icon is showing. Yes, our icon is what is perfectly showing over there. So guys, this is exactly how you can be able to build this beautiful website. Okay, so with the about page, I'm not gonna with the contact page, I'm not gonna go through, because the way we did with the about page, you can be able to do it yourself. Okay, so I think everything is good to go, and we are good to go. Now let's buy something as a customer and see how the whole thing works. So a customer comes inside, and then pick Kuku the traveler. Okay, and then decide to download it. It leads the person to the cart page. The person proceed to checkout. Lead the person to the checkout page. Okay, and the person can fill their information, his or her information over here, and then just click on what, place order. Now when the person places the order, this is the order note that the person will get, or everything that the person will get. What the admin needs to do is to what, is to because we are using how do you call it, because I'm using why have I forgotten this one? Because I'm using cash on delivery. Yeah, cash on delivery. The admin needs to go to the back end, go to Woocommerce, orders, and then the admin can change the order status. Okay, so change the order status to completed, and then click apply. Okay, now if I go back to where I bought the thing, and I go to my dashboard, and I go to downloads, you realize that Kuku the Hustler is waiting for me to download. Now when I click on this one, automatically it will start downloading for me over here. So that is how you can be able to create this beautiful website. Now guys, don't forget that this website is what, it's mobile friendly. Okay, it is mobile friendly. Now let's take a look at how it looks like on the mobile side. Now let's click inspect. Let's right click and inspect, and then let's use the mobile. Yes, so as you can see, this is the mobile version, and it's very responsive. Okay, very responsive. You don't need anything to make it mobile. Everything is what responsive. So basically that is how you can be able to create this beautiful website over here for free without using anything, without buying any plugin or without buying anything. All you need is what? A hosting and a domain name. And as you can see, we did not even buy a hosting and domain name. We install it on what? On a subdomain. So you can do so for your previous project. Thank you for watching, and please, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and let's grow together. And then please like this video and share. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.